made a video of the 2016 spring trip to the mountains with 65 other 991 GT3's. This is a few pictures of what it looked like driving up to the parking lot of the hotel. Not everybody stayed the first night, but you get to see so many cool cars all in one spot. Really gives you a sort of a foreshadowing of the awesome that's about to go down during this this really cool weekend.
I know what the course
looks like. Out with who? Hugh Nunley?
Huh?
Hugh Nunley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Quick brake right there if you need it. There you go. Stay more to the right here. Now come into the turn. There you go. Just let the car kind of work its way out a little bit, then back in.
Double apex?
Yeah, it's not, sort of. It's easier to show rather than to tell, but no, just sort of let the car come out and then come right back in. Probably about a car length or two. Stay left, stay left, stay left. Stay left, left. Now back right. Just watch those markers.
Turn the outlet.
Yep, and then you see the mark on top of the hill to the right. Back to the left, left. There you go. And he doesn't know where he's going up in front of us. Don't watch him.
That's what I'm figuring out.
Stay left, wait, turn. Good. Perfect. Wait on your gas, turn in. Beautiful. That was well done on a tough turn. Track out. There you go. Now start working your way back inside. Work inside. Good. Now track out. Track out just a little bit. This way. Good. Now come back in. Look back here. Go around him on the left. All the way to the marker. Just keep your braking consistent to the marker when you start your braking.
Okay.
Good. Unwind the wheel and just add throttle. Good. Brake. Smooth through here. Stay to the right. Good. Smooth in. There you go.
Now wind out.
And just let it come out a little bit.
Yep.
And then come back in. There you go. Late turn. Good. Wait on your throttle. Stay left. Good. Back to the right. Right. There you go. It's a quick transition.
Late.
Good. Yep. It's perfect. Good. Brake. On the brake. Try to get your braking up before that turning point. Wait, turn. Good. out. Just there you go. And then come back in. That's it. Perfect. Really good there. Best one. Unwind the wheel. Good. That's it. Just like that. Wait, right. Good.
Braking and me don't really connect.
It's good to know.
That's why I'm driving like 2 miles an hour.
No, you're doing great. Got the middle of the track, now come back. Beautiful, perfect. Now start your track out. Start your track out. Good, now work your way in, good. Yeah, track
Oh,
out.
the apex there, okay.
It's all right. Beautiful, back inside. Go. Not yet. Now brake. So you'd already started coming off the throttle. So keep accelerating hard through that finish line. As soon as you cross it, then start
And then
to
brake.
Good.
That turn comes on any quicker than I think it should.
I know it does. Good there, smooth. Good hands. Try not to shut the throttle off. Not pull off completely. Just gradually ease off. Don't shut it off.
Okay.
Back to the right. Quick. Okay, let it go. Good there. Good. Now add throttle at the apex. That's it. Good. Excellent. Go. So you're coasting a little bit to that start-finish line. You're
Yeah.
coming off the throttle before you brake. Going off the throttle, then brake. So keep hammering the throttle, then braking before the start-finish line. Good.
Where should I do a point by?
Right here. Stay to the right, 20 mile on the left. There you go. Perfect. Great line through there. Wait on it. Now throttle. Now. Good. Last turn yet. Right there. You were just early on the brake there. Off of it. Good, just sort of maintenance throttle as you're making this turn back. Now add throttle. Good. Stay inside. Now track out. I'm talking about. Very nice. You feel the difference there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good, go, 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 go. No brake, no brake, no brake. I know you don't like using it, so I figured why not just...
Yeah, it's like I don't know when to do it.
Good, good turn there. Add gas, gas, gas. Outside. Now come back. Now track out. Perfect. Good. Go. Coasted a little bit there.
Yeah, I should have shifted. I hit red line.
I mean, you almost look like you're enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's kind of cool because I got the track all to myself, basically.
Well, I hope it's not the company. I hope it's not the company.
You're doing great.
Wait on the throttle, wait on the throttle. Now throttle.
Not good with the whole smooth on and off.
Yeah, that's the only thing, that the gas just shutting it down.
Yeah.
Just being smooth with your feet on that. Your hands are nice and smooth. Good through there, really good. Oh, this is the best one yet. Stay in the middle, middle, middle. Now come back inside. That's it. Now smoothly out. Inside, inside, inside. Now track out. Beautiful.
All right, I'm good.
Okay. Come in right now.
Just do a cool down lap. Reach my limit.
Good job.
It's more than I thought I was gonna do.
Yeah, more than I thought you were going to do too. What do you think about the track?
It's pretty darn cool. It looks a lot harder, like up there, than it actually does here.
It's a lot like a mountain road. It really is.
Yeah.
You got a guy coming up behind you right here. Pointing by on the left. Stay right, pointing by left.
Went by where?
Left. There you go, right there. Yep. Point this next guy by on the right. Stay left, pointing by right over the car.
Say what?
Pointing by right. I don't think he saw you. man. My pleasure.
Keeping me out of the wall.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that as well.
So I got to do a real man thing at the racetrack, swapping out wheels and tires. Basically what happened is Sean, one of the organizers, needed platinum satin wheels to put his car back to factory, and had these finished satin black wheels, which I was obliged to take off of his hands. It really looks great on my car, I think.
Does anybody have the address of the ridges? It should be in the email that Mayor sent this morning. Roger that.
3499 US 76 Hiawassee, Georgia.
Thank you. Welcome. Hey, I think we need to use 3499 Fieldstone Road. I think they sent out another note saying if you use the other one, you're going to be 20 miles off base. Are we all set?
Yep.
Okay, I guess we can go.
get better runs out the grip. I can move the phones back in close.
So this whole trip, all my driving stuff, I had the mute button accidentally flipped on my Sennheiser mic. So I'm going to do a little voiceover here just to give you a little idea of what this whole sort of thing looked like, where we spent hours and hours and hours of driving roads just like this. And it's just, really, really awesome to be able to go out and do this. And these roads, this is probably one of the worst roads we were on. These roads in North Carolina and Georgia and Tennessee are just awesome. The pavement's good, and yet you still have sort of the mountains to carve through, where Florida boys don't have this ability, or if you live up in the Northeast, the roads just aren't this nice. So we spent, this is the trip out of Heaven's Landing. Like I said, we spent on the trip up to the ridges from Atlanta Motorsports Park was much like this. And then after the Heaven's Landing trip, the basic idea was get the high speed out of your head, out of your system, so that we can just kind of go out and we're moving at a decent clip, but not doing anything stupid. These cars are so capable. It's amazing how they don't even, my car didn't even bat an eye driving 5 hours at even the tires, everything about it is just great. And it's even cooler to hear basically what your car sounds like, because there's 3 of them in front of you and 2 of them behind you. So it's just cool to experience if you've never done it with a bunch of 991 GT3's, which I guess unless you've come to the trip like this, you probably never have. It's just really, really cool. And everywhere we go, there's a big difference between being out front and being in the back of the group. We're usually riding in 6 to 10 cars at a time. If you're out front in the first couple of cars, then you don't notice the scene that you're causing. But if you're in the back, which I try to move around just so to experience sort of different spots of the group, the people you see out, like if when we drove to the Highlands or drove through some of the towns, the attention that these cars get is amazing. But the group of guys that come out to this, it's hard to explain. Just so cool, the whole experience. I mean, everybody's cool. The connections, I guess, that are made, the friendships that are made from coming to an epic trip like this. I mean, it's exhausting at times, but it's like your cheeks hurt from smiling the whole time. So the basic trip started out as if you came up early, you could hit the track on Thursday. So a lot of guys went and really sort of got the track out of their system on Thursday. I came up Thursday evening because I wanted to bring the wife and kids. We towed my car up in the new trailer I got, towed it up to Atlanta where my brother-in-law is, and then went to my wife and kids sort of stayed there, and then they met me up at the Ridges Resort. But that Thursday, I rode up, had dinner at Atlanta Motorsports Park, stayed at the hotel. Next morning, got up. I only did one session on the track, which I wasn't going to do any. But the track's just not my bag. I know that's what this car's built for, but I prefer to do what you're watching here, which is to just go out and drive a really great mountain road. Then we after AMP, we did I think a 2.5 or 3 hour drive up through Wolfpen Gap, up to the ridges. So sort of took a long route up to the ridges. I didn't get any video. It's hard to process it. It's hard to explain how difficult it is to get video. You can see why I made the error not capturing audio. Get video, stay in the group, not crash. It's a lot to process. Last year I had my dad with me. This year I rode solo. So it is a lot of work to keep everything straight. But I did get some footage. I captured enough of it. I wish I would have gotten more. But I guess you guys sort of get a sense just from seeing us sort of winding through the roads. When you're in a wide-angle GoPro lens, it doesn't look like we're doing much, but it looks like we're going 20 miles an hour, but we're moving pretty good here, and it's hard to explain when you're in a group of people. This is my happy place. This is I get ragged on a bit for not wanting to go to the track. The aggressiveness of the track just doesn't suit my personality, but just doing this, going out on amazing mountain roads and just sort of cruising with a bunch of your buddies is what I enjoy doing. So I do enjoy driving the car. I'm not just polishing it with a microfiber diaper in my garage, but I'm actually going out and driving the thing. I hit 10,000 miles on this trip. So then that Saturday, woke up, did the Heaven's Landing thing for a couple hours. Did a couple top speed runs. I think some guys went deep, much further than half a mile, and did. I think Phil did 163 or 4 or something like that. Obviously, that's not what these cars are built for, but it's just kind of cool to go out and see and hear the cars at wide open throttle to sort of top speed, or I guess top speed in at roughly a half a mile. Then this is the trip. We took roughly 5 or 6 hours and just drove some of the greatest roads in I believe the world. 282. A lot of these are sort of more obscure roads that you can see how tight some of these turns get. It's hard to see on a wide-angle lens, but it's really, really, really cool. Shoot, it looks like I'm going over the line on this, but I'm really not. I'm tight to the edge. That's one of the rules: is don't go over the yellow line. Obviously, there isn't the yellow line here, and this is a pretty tight road, but just great stuff. So Sean and Mayer, who organized the event, it's so good at putting the routes together. So then, crawled back to the hotel and took a shower and then went and had dinner, and get to spend time with other like-minded people. Just super, super cool. Make friendship for life in an event like this. Especially since some of us were there last year, we're going back in the fall, we're going back next year in the spring. So this thing is sort of becoming a staple, at least in my family's life, which hopefully I'll be fortunate enough to own a GT3 for as long as I desire, so that I can come up and do stuff like this. But then that Sunday morning, woke up and took the trip up to the Dragon, did the Tail of the Dragon, and then Cherry Highway, and then sort of worked our way back. So that was a good 6 or 7 hour day. Anyway, this was a great trip, lots of fun, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anyway, we had another couple hours of driving after the Dragon, and it's hard to top last year, but this year was even better. Just incredible. So we came to a stop, gathered up the group, were able to get a good run on the Dragon, and came back down Cherahalla Highway and back to the hotel, and just again, just one of those sort of epic experiences. If you'd asked me, I got to see Villanova win the national championship, and then do this trip. If you'd asked me which one it was better, I'd have a really, really tough time answering it. So can't wait to go up to the much smaller, much less production for the October event. But can't wait to go up in October, and then again in the spring of next year. Can't wait. Thanks for watching, guys.